So here we are. We're in the historic heart of downtown Detroit at, coincidentally, Hart Plaza, which carries so many memories and so many good times as a teenager that we just thought we'd come down here today and talk about some of those great memories and just show a little bit of what went on down here and where. As we're looking here at the stage, which is it's like a little concert venue in Hart Plaza. This is where they have a host of different concerts when they have festivals down here. This is a festival plaza, basically. This is where you have many festivals ranging from the techno festival to the African festival to the ribs and soul festival to the LGBTQ festivals and jazz festivals, and just a host of many different festivals here in downtown Detroit. It's a nice, beautiful, sunny day today down here. The sun has just bursted out and getting a little warm down here. Wish it could have maybe came out a little bit earlier, but we're going to take a little tour here as we walk around and show off some of the different things down here and talk about some of the memories that we had as a teenager when we would come down here in the mid to late 80s and the early 90s. If we look straight ahead here, you'll see a portal which was dedicated to the labor legacy, and it's a very interesting piece of, I guess you would call it artwork or something along those lines, but it's a pretty unique portal there. And then to the left, we would find the veterans, the VFW, I believe that is. This is old building's been here for decades. And just behind that, you can see Huntington Place sticking out right behind that, which is a convention center. You see the rear end of that there as you can focus in there. You see someone, I believe, cleaning the windows and working on that there. And just some of the surroundings of this plaza here. And also when you look around here to the south, you see Canada, which sits directly across the Detroit River. And then there's the Caesars Casino over in Canada. It sits over there just across the river. And also, if you just come right over to the east, you see the old General Motors building, which of course was built by Henry Ford in the 70s. I believe it was 1976. It's called the Renaissance Center. Then of course General Motors bought the Renaissance Center and established it as their headquarters. Currently, they are moving out of their headquarters, and there's questions as to whether or not they're going to tear down this great iconic set of buildings, or are they going to repurpose it for other usage. So that's just some of the surroundings of Hart Plaza. Now we're going to go in depth into Hart Plaza and just take a look around and just go over a few sites here in the Hart Plaza. Okay. So like we said before, this is the concert area of the Hart Plaza. And this is where, they normally would have a stage set up here. And of course, they would have chairs out here, or sometimes the people would just sit right on the I guess these are sort of like benches. I don't want to say the ground, but and this would normally be packed during the summertime for various different festivals. They had many different concerts at these festivals, depending on what they were. And if we look over here, to the left on the concert, if we look over here to the left here of the concert hall, these are some of the offices that used to be very busy. And this is where a lot of the entertainers would, headquarter at when they came here to perform with the administration of the plaza. And a lot of times they would come right out of these offices and, of course, hop right on to the stage here. And as you can see the proximity, and then they would come out here and perform their show. Now, as we look over here, and we see this set of stairways, this is where they had like a lot of vending and restrooms for the attendees. So as you can see here, hasn't really been used too much lately, but you could come here to this particular spot here. They would serve alcoholic beverages and whatnot. Kind of sort of looks something like a mall when you look at it. These here would also be places where they would be selling various things, maybe shirts and foods and various different vendors and whatnot you'd see down here. I don't know if we can go through here or not. I want to see. But this was always like also back in the day, like a shelter from the rain. So if there was ever something going on and it started raining, you can come down here and go underground. And this would always be packed, overflowing with people. Maybe if it was too hot outside, you come down here and get a little shade as well. But this was always a very busy area. It was so many people at these festivals, like I said, in the late 80s. And all of this would be used in those, all of this space would be used in those various different festivals. And as we see over here, they have a ethnic gallery. I don't recall what this was here. It says an ethnic gallery, so we can see here. And it's a lot of entrances and exits and stairwells. This plaza is kind of actually a little bit larger than I can even remember, because I don't recall all of this area. I don't know if it was cordoned off or not, but this is a lot of space down here, as we can see. kind of makes you feel like you're in a mall, so to speak, when you're down here and you see all of these different spaces and whatnot. This is very, very interesting because, like I said, I really do not remember. Maybe these were cordoned off because I don't remember any of this space down here, nor this stairwell. Let's see where this stairwell leads to. Okay, so this stairwell leads to kind of like a dead-end heap here, just on the west side of the Renaissance Center, and just a different entrance, as I'm finding out today, where there are entrances here that exist that I was not even aware of. And as we see here, okay, so now as we venture down further, I don't know what this particular area here is for. It looks like perhaps a maintenance section of some sort, as we see here. I don't know what this would have been used for. Maybe could have been storage for equipment or a maintenance, some type of maintenance area. But mainly, this was the area where, like I said, they would have food and different types of food. You see some old benches here for sitting. You know, and it was also a cooling off area from the heat, and mainly the restroom area. So they have restrooms down here where you could always find a restroom to relieve yourself from the events that were pretty much standard down here in this area. As we see here, this is one or two of the facilities that the crowds would use. As you see here. And I don't know if maybe we can take a peek in here. And this is where we would go when we had to take a restroom break there.
This stuff, man?
Yeah, just rehashing some old memories.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure, man.
yeah.
Lot changed since you've been here?
Uh,
Born here or something?
yeah, yep.
Lot changed since you've been back?
Yeah, we used to actually come down here in the 80s,
Oh yeah,
late 80s.
that's when it was really bumping then.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I used to come here in the 80s and 90s too, man.
Oh, really?
A lot different, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot
Yeah,
different.
A lot different now.
Yes, I was just showing the people just, the layout and just talking about, how things used to be compared to today.
They got that fountain working though, finally.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all good though.
Yeah.
They're trying to bring it back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to bring Detroit back.
Yeah.
That's good. I work for the city, so I'm trying to beautify it myself.
How long ago was it when you were down here, or
When I was a kid, man.
what year was that?
It was probably, I came here when the first techno came here, so that
Oh,
was
okay.
probably in maybe the early 90s.
90s. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
First techno fest I came to, and that's it. And I've been working here years.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So you got some pretty good memories of.
Oh yeah. I remember when the fountain was working, back in the day, and they used to have the hoedown here too.
Right.
Yep,
Right.
hoedown.
Yeah.
That don't come here no more. Though.
Yeah. I noticed that.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Well, there's a lot of festivals that they no longer have down here.
Yeah.
But so
But they're doing it up now. They're trying to
Yeah.
bring it back. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So that's cool.
So what are you doing down here? Are you?
I'm painting these gates.
Oh, okay.
We're trying to keep the homeless out.
Oh, okay.
So, because the homeless come in here and they just build their own,
Oh,
party in
okay.
here, man. Yeah, over the winter time they'll come here and there's thousands of tents. So
Oh,
we're
wow.
trying to block them out.
Okay.
Because they start fires. And all
Oh,
kinds of
wow.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are they improving this?
Yeah,
Trying to
yes,
build it?
we're improving it. Yup.
Okay.
We're starting down here painting. Trying to get some cost $7 million to get the fountain going, and
Okay.
so we're trying to beautify it up.
Okay.
Yep. Make it nice, little by little, but it's coming.
All right. Well, that sounds good. What's your name, man?
My name's Mike.
Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, Mike. Nice to meet you.
Nice
man.
to meet you, buddy.
All right. Take it easy.
Take it easy, my friend.
All right. So that's Mike, and he's telling us about his memories of Hart Plaza, and that they're trying to, get it back up to the standards that it was previous times. And as we look here, you see one of the signs that kind of shows, it's an old sign, kind of shows somewhat of the activity that was going on down here. And it sits right below, as we see above, the Fifth Third Bank there. So I think that's pretty much all we have down here. We're gonna go back up the ramp upstairs here. This is a interesting ramp here because it actually goes, as you can see here, there's a stairway for the ramp there. And then you can actually walk up the ramp here on this end. So it's kind of jointly connected there. But I think I'm going to take the ramp and get a little exercise here. And if you recall, this is where we entered at the liquor bar here. And we're gonna go back up here. There's a lot of beautiful views here, just about everywhere. When you come from under the sheltered area in this plaza, you see a little work being done here. Where they're patching up cement here and there. But yeah, when you come up out of this area, you really get a lot of great views from anywhere along this area here. You can get just beautiful scenic views. Here's the portal again. Just everywhere you turn, just really, really nice views. So that's pretty much what it is here. And as we take a walk over here to the left. We're going to come up on some more stages and parts of Hart Plaza that we enjoyed. Now here is a memorial. I'm not going to dwell on this one too much long because I didn't want to make this video too long, but you can freeze this here and zoom in and kind of read that if you want to take a look at this dedication memorial here. So back over here on the east end of Hart Plaza is a lot more great memories that we're going to be seeing here. This end of the plaza, I remember specifically during the jazz festival, they would have different stages set up. And here, as we see the little park benches here, this is a nice area. I mean, this plaza was really designed for convenience. As you see here, these benches are right by trees where you get a lot of shade coming out, so you can sit here on the bench literally and get a nice cool breeze over here and you know, get out of the sun, as you see here on these benches. Really comfortable, cool area over here. Now, I thought that we were done with the downtown, or I'm sorry, with the downstairs area, but I just keep finding these areas here. Here's another area downstairs that we're going to take a look at real quick. And this here, oh, there's another restroom there. And more shade. There's more shade here to be found. I'm gonna go down here and come back up. And this is basically just a restroom area here. Just a small little tiny restroom space. This is really nice here. I didn't realize they had so many restrooms here. And we go through this little walkway here. This should take us right back up to here. We have another stage. Wow, this is actually new to me because out of all the years, I've never even noticed this here. So this is another staging area for concerts and whatnot. As we see here, and maybe films, there's a big wall there. I don't know if maybe they put films or something up on that wall. But as we see here, yeah, it looks like that's where they would actually maybe film or, you know, have theater. Looks like where they would shoot a film or something here. Or maybe have lights for a concert, I don't know. But we'll go back upstairs here. Although I would think this would be more of maybe they were showing movies here at one point, because there's a stage that sits directly behind here. Like I said, where when we would come to jazz concerts, they would actually have a stage set up right here. You see that. Looks like that's the entrance to whatever type of lighting they would have to shoot up against that wall there. So, as we move along here, this was always like a nice little cubby hole here where when they had concerts, they would have clothes, concerts for sale up here in this area here. You know, and you can always come over here, and the stage would be about right there in that corner, and you can come over here and have such great views, like having your drink and you're out here with your partners and young ladies, and you can just sip and enjoy the sounds of some jazz music and be right along the side of the Detroit River, and just beautiful views of the Canadian skyline, and you know, it's just really great times to be had out here, particularly at nighttime with all the lights and everything. It's really a beautiful experience. Like I said, from every angle, all of the views out here are just great from every angle out here at this plaza. And so this is just one of our greatest memories here at this plaza, is this particular part, because it, you know, like I said, it kind of sits out a little bit outside of the main plaza, and it's just very you know, isolated, so to speak. So this was kind of where you can get out of the crowd and, you know, just enjoy the beautiful, you know, I would kind of, you know, if you're in a bar, I would kind of relate it to like a VIP section of Hart Plaza. But you don't have to be very important though. But I think you understand what I'm saying. So, and over there is the Detroit Princess. That's the Detroit Princess, which is a boat that houses, you know, very good food, concerts, dancing. I call it the fun boat because, you know, it's where you really have the time of your life. You can see there the logo of the Detroit Princess at the top there. It's always a good time on the Detroit Princess. And then as we see here, look like they're doing some renovating right there. There's a statues that pay tribute to the Underground Railroad and slavery. Of course, you know, in Detroit, where this is like the escape city, where slaves came up here to escape to Canada through the Underground Railroad, led by Harriet Tubman and other people that were abolitionists and whatnot. So this is pretty much the scoop here today at Hart Plaza. My name is Richard, and it's been my pleasure and a great pleasure to show you around on this beautiful Monday to, you know, get a look at some of the scenery here in Hart Plaza, and to, you know, just give you a glimpse into the history of it and the good times that we remember as a teenager coming down here, and the large crowds We can't show you those, but I guess you can imagine. And so we're going to be checking out, and we'll see you next time on another video that we're going to be having coming up on the points, or Grosse Pointe, which is exclusive suburban area that sits on the border of Detroit, Michigan, and sits right on Lake St. Clair. I don't know if many of you are familiar with that, but we're gonna do a video on that one, as well as Jefferson, which is the street that takes you right to Grosse Pointe, and we're going to show some of the more beautiful neighborhoods in Detroit that leads out to Grosse Pointe. So until then, you all have a beautiful Monday, the rest of the week, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.